Hi, how are you? Welcome to TransByDef on Saturdays with Harley. Today's topic is brought to you by a fan, and it's SRS. So, SRS, alright, let me first elaborate the questions that the fan suggested. The fan really suggested, what would you, to do it or not to do it? That is the question. And, they were also mentioning how they knew some transgenders or transsexuals who went through it and were really dissatisfied with it, about the outcome, that it almost was like a mutilation to it. So I'm going to discuss this, and I also paraphrased it into some questions so everyone can answer and talk about SRS. But it's not just limited, it was just you could talk about it. So will you have it or will you not have it? And what do you think about some cases that went wrong? And that's kind of where the fan came in. And then I was like, well, talk about functionality and intercourse and then whatever else, you know? So, by the way, I got a Galaxy S3. Galaxy S3. Woo! Really awesome phone. Anyways, alright, let's go. SRS. SRS stands for Sexual Reassignment Surgery. SRS. Alright, so let me go over labels. Transgender. Transgender is transition from gender to gender, boy to girl or girl to boy. Living your life as a boy, going to living your life as a girl. Transsexual is going through the sex change, transitioning your sex. And to me, that's what it means. Hopefully, that's what it is. All I know is that labels can be proven wrong, which is bad. But that's as far as I'm going with. Anyways, so will I ever do SRS? I don't know, but currently it's no. Right now, before I continue, I want to let everyone know that I hope I don't offend you, and if I do, I'm sorry, but this is how I feel, and this is what the fan wanted to know, you know, what people's feelings on it. So here we go. So I do apologize if I offend you. I don't mean to. So anyways, so SRS, so I will not do it, and there's a few things right now why. Well, let me start off why I would do it in the case. So if I ever do SRS, it would just be to cosmetic, mainly for like not to tuck, to be comfortable with down there a little bit better, like just for looks, so I don't have to look at my tool, so I don't have to like feel uncomfortable when I go in the restroom and pee, so I could go in a swimsuit and things like that. That would be the reason why I would do SRS. Okay, now the reasons why I won't do SRS for right now. Currently, I see the procedure and it's really brutal. Hopefully I will attach a link down there with it. It's really, really something. And to some people it's going to be the cure. To me, I don't think that is going to be the cure for me. I always feel like I'm still going to have my doubts. I'm still going to feel like, is this really what it is? And, you know, I don't think, is it going to feel like really what it is? And you know what? I don't think anyone's going to realize that. I don't think anyone's going to know. Now, one thing I've heard from a transsexual, not sure if it's true or not, but this is what they said. They were saying, I'm going to be a little bit clean. It looks like a vagina. It feels like a vagina, but it still smells like a penis. That, whoa. I don't know what they, really meant by that, so maybe that's really what it is. So I'm not sure. That would fucking be weird on me, you know? But the other thing is, like, I do have my doubts on like how it feels and stuff. The other thing is just having to dilate. That is gonna really screw with my mind. It's like, this is what I have to do. And I'm just gonna be thinking like, oh my god. But as far as like, would I consider SRS? I consider SRS like body modification, like, boobs, facial feminization, waist clenching, piercings, tattoos. I'm all for that. You know, if it's gonna make someone feel better to do a body modification, then do it. All to you. You know, it's good. You know, if you feel happy, you need to feel happy. You know, so I'm all for that. You know, the other thing is like, you know, intercourse. You know, I definitely, you know, would like to not go intercourse with my tool. I would like to, you know, go intercourse the other way. That's the other thing. And, you know, with SRS, I hear really good things about that. Like, it's unexplainable, they say. And, you know, some girls are able to reach multiple orgasms and different orgasms that they never had before, which is incredible. You know, and that's really interesting. As far as like functionality and stuff, yeah, I definitely would like to have those functionalities, like to pee and things like that. But I still have my doubts on it. I still feel that, you know, for me, it's only going to be to satisfy looks. Dysphoria hits me. It hits me hard because of doubts. That's where it really gets me. You know, I always feel, this is how I always feel from day to day, that I'm still a guy. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. And it really hits me. And, you know, but I know truthfully that, you know, I am a girl inside, and I'm expressing that. That's why I'm transitioning. So I can try to get over that. And that's how dysphoria hits me. And I notice, like, when I'm, you know, changing a lot of appearances, certain things are amplifying more, like the tool down there. And maybe that would cause me to actually go and get the surgery. Those are kind of like things like that. But the one thing I'm really hoping for is with SRS, I am hoping for stem cell research to go into that. I noticed that there's, you know, stem cells for the boobs and organs, that they're starting to go into that. And even like I've read a report on that they were able to get mice, like female mice, to reproduce eggs in their ovaries, which has never been done before. But using stem cells, they're able to reproduce eggs, kind of like how males are able to reproduce sperm. It was like the other end. So it was like, holy shit, you know, and that kind of destroyed the theory of like, well, you only have a certain amount of eggs. And once I saw that, I'm like, they're coming down to it. They're gonna get it. And that's one of the things I'm hoping for, is like, I would totally sign myself on that, would be like, to grow, you know, with stem cells, a vagina and a uterus, and have that for me. I would totally do that, because then I would have less doubts. But I might still have doubts, but I think I'm always gonna have doubts, just because, you know, I really have a bad dysphoria. And I think everyone has different layers. Like, there's some people who like their penis, and that's fine. Some people who SRS is the option, and then there's some people that it's like, no matter what they do, they're not going to be satisfied. And it's just different extremes, and, you know, I'm not sure where I lie on, but, I mean, I just get really, really iffy on things like this. And, you know, I've always considered about doing facial feminization, but, you know, that I'm not sure of. I'm still trying to get my stuff straightened out and then work on that. If there's any other questions or comments, if I left anything out, just put a comment on the bottom and I will hopefully answer it for you. I thank you, the fan, for coming up with this topic. It's definitely a good topic. So I'm gonna say goodbye and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.